Oh, I told you I had another one, didn't I? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Hi, I am back. Before I get started, I have to make a confession. I missed a Photoshop job on the last one, and that is that image with Sam in that kilt, that very nice image. It isn't Sam. Apparently, before Outlander was on the air, people wanted to know what Sam would look like in a kilt. Fair question. He was going to be playing an iconic role. And so people came up with their own ideas. And yeah, that wasn't really Sam. But just to make it up to you, I found one that is. All right, you might not have been in a kilt, but I think it covers all our bases. So let's go on to the rest of the video today, and I'm going to start us off with some fun throwbacks. Yeah, we've got Fergus, we've got Marsley. They are on the beach having a nice little giggle, although I'm guessing they're giggling as Cesar and as Lauren. So we've got Outlander Online sharing these throwback to Lauren Lyle and Cesar Domboy and Sam Heughan behind the scenes of Outlander season 3. That's always nice of them to tell us, though I do enjoy trying to guess. Let's see which picture we've got here. Ah, walking along the beach. That's nice. I enjoy it. That's a really nice view, too. I have to make something of that. But yeah, that's actually a really sweet picture. And I got to say, I am not sure. Was the last one, did that have Sam and I missed it? I believe that's the back of Lauren's head. Yeah, that was Sam. I guess I looked at it real quick because the hair looks darker from here, but I believe that is red hair. So Sam. And while we are throwing back here, let's do a Charles Vandervaart fan site pick here. As we've got Charles, we've got John, two of my favorite young men. Well, at least on Outlander. Don't though to be fair, there isn't a lot of competition in my life except for my son, and he wins every time. But yeah, these two having a smile, giving a thumbs up to the camera. Throwback to Charles Vandervaart and John Bell behind the scenes of Outlander season 7A. Oh, and I've got something fun to go with that too. Outlander stars gets credit to the pick for the picture there. And here is another post by Charles Vandervaart fan site. This is a share. I will give you the audio here in a second, I believe. But as we can see, Charles is having a bit of a problem here in the Dismal, but he's enjoying it.
And he infused such enthusiasm to the set. It was infectious, you know.
Want to hear about yourself, that your enthusiasm is infectious. That's actually really, really a nice compliment for him. It's way better than other infectious problems. But in all seriousness, all three of these young folks have been a fun addition to the cast. I've really enjoyed watching all of them portray these characters that unlike some of the characters I got to know in the books before I got to see them being acted out. So it's been a real treat to get to know them. This post is shared by Charles Vandervaart's site and Outlander Online, which is the same person or same group, but it's good stuff. Throwbacks to Charles Vandervaart, Izzy McHale Small, and Joey Phillips behind the scenes of Outlander. This is a great picture. And yeah, I think that kind of says it all. Just a bunch of smiling folks, really. Do you disagree? Let me know below. Now, this image, I think I might have shared it before because I do remember that green sweater. Of course, you can wear a green sweater in more than one picture. That's always possible as well. But I wanted to share it again this time because it does go with something else. But first, this one again, Charles Vandervaart fan site. This is the sweater David Barry is speaking about in a interview. Yes, and I think I'll have the link for that here just a second. He says though, I might forget the end of season 2, but I'll never forget Charles' green sweater. And that's fair. I can't argue with it. That's fair. My husband really likes green. I should find him a sweater like this. See if he likes it or throws it at me. Yep. Okay. Here is the interview or a clip of it. And it too is shared by Outlander Online. Let's see here what Mr. Barry has to say in general.
And yeah, he'll be there to, things get a lot more complicated. I think he gets a lot more involved in the Frasers' life than ever before. He's not just someone who's sort of a satellite to it or just observing or just kind of waiting in the wings for anything. He really gets in there. And he's more entrenched in their lives than ever before. And I think that really disrupts the dynamic between the Frasers. And I think there's also a lot more to sort of be resolved with the Williams storyline as well. There's a lot. There's a lot. I think the second half, for me, like for my character, I think it's very exciting. And I think audiences are going to see John in a light that perhaps they haven't seen him before. It was a very, very challenging season. So lots of challenging scenes for me and for the audience, I think, will be very challenged.
Yeah, you think I don't think he gave up too many actual spoilers there, at least nothing that you haven't heard in passing on here. Things are going to get complicated in the second part of season 7. Yeah, we know, David. It's okay. Moving on here. I have another little something from Lauren Lyle here. Again, looking very much like she is a Karen Pirie, but finally, Kaz is back this season featuring Carhartt and APC Paris and Glam. I'm not sure what any of that means, but she put an ad there, and so it means something good. Karen Pirie, ITV official, BritBox TV. And apparently she's prepared for the weather. Smart girl. Now, a bit of extra news here. Outlander actor Tim Downie joins contemporary Romeo and Juliet adaptation All That Glitters. This one is shared by Outlander Online. Congratulations to Tim Downie. Link to read the article and stories. Fantastic. I will see if I can find that. You know, it's always tricky on Instagram because those only last so long. And this is unfortunately at least a day old. 24 hours is usually how long I get that. So I will see if I can find this deadline article and share that with you. To share another piece, y'all been very nice about how I like to vary the actors for Outlander, not just stick to just one one person or two. But I do think that it's been a little while since I've shared some Stephen Cree, and wouldn't you know it, this caught my eye. I don't know why. He looks perfectly normal and natural here. I actually really like his shoes. It almost seems to match his quilt. They're like this worn look. It's really cool. Stephen Cree shares this though, and it just simply says Scottish. Yes. And so that covers it between the kilt, the shirt, the face. He's good. We're very Scottish today. And the reason that I wanted to show Stephen here isn't just because we haven't seen him for a while, and yeah, this really did catch my eye. I immediately bookmarked it, but it happens to segue very nicely into this image of Stephen Cree. And look, one of my favorite people is in the picture with him. Actually, I really enjoy Stephen as well. Point Blank 1959 shares this. Sam Heughan with Stephen Cree, often teasing each other, overall good friends. They've known each other from their RCS days. Yes, they're the same age. Oh, they're at the same age? They're the same age. Neither one of them looks really older than the other, so that makes sense, really. Katrina, Casey Morosini, Sam Heughan, Mr. Stephen Cree, all being noted there. Very nice here. And I like we're holding our flowers. That's very sweet, actually. Yeah, is Sam giving Stephen flowers, or is Stephen giving Sam flowers? Someone clear that up for me. And that will take me to another, wait a minute there, picture of Sam. Yeah, the last one was fake. This one isn't. And I can't help it. I peeked for a second. Tell me you didn't. Come on. Tell me below. No one checked to make sure that that did not cover all things that should be covered. This is shared by, again, Point Blank 1959. Thanks so much, Point Blank. Very nice of you to share these collections of images for us. Sam's first honorable PhD degree granted within a month. June 2019 from the University of Stirling and July 2019 from the University of Glasgow. Titles granted for his professional achievement and philanthropic endeavors. That's going to be fun. And I'm not sure what the flicker thing is, but you know, a lot of little emojis of joy. Sam Heughan, University of Stirling, University of Glasgow as well. And yay, good stuff. You know, he's well dressed there. I'm a girl. That worries me all the time. This particular view, which is why I don't wear skirts. No. And the only time you will catch me in a skirt or a dress is when it comes down to my knees, because this isn't nearly as much of a problem. Yeah. Paranoia. Not really paranoia. I was a tomboy. I lived in a neighborhood that was pretty much all boys my age, and I started developing when I was 10. So, yeah, paranoia. No. Reality. Thank you so much for joining me again. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a like. If you enjoy this channel and haven't done so, please subscribe. Also, if you want to get more videos when I put them out and like to know, you know, they're out right now, watch them quick, be the first. Get that notifications bell. Don't mind me. I'm feeling very animated right now. I do have one more video to record for Outlander, but I think I'm going to put that off until later just in case any things turn up. Thank you again for being such a fantastic community, for giving me a heads up on that fake photo. You know, sometimes things do slip through. It's just me doing the editing. It's just me doing the searching for information. And yeah, I do not research every image that I share on here. I assume most of them are real. And now I know to watch out for a couple of fake Sam early Jamie images. Yes? Okay. Thanks for the information. And thank you guys for being such a great community who chats with each other, who wants to share stuff, lets us know fun things going on. Keep it up. Have a great rest of the week. Thanks again, always, to my members and to my Patreons. Fun stuff coming out. At least to me, it's fun, and you get to know about it before anybody else. If you've noticed anything different behind me, please feel free to let me know in the comments. It was in the last video, it's in this video, and there'll be more to come. If you didn't get enough Outlander information, would like some Star Trek info, or just want to randomly peruse my channel and see what silliness is out there, and then you choose to watch yet another video, I will see you there. And I almost said Larry because in the last video I had Larry. So let's try this again. Take two. Oh my gosh.